How to upload a Kindle Vella story, part 2. And it basically doesn't break down any more than the first category. Story tags. This is something that I should have researched first, but I'm going to put here bad girl. Add one at a time. Okay, beg your pardon. Add a tag. Bad girl. Bad boss. Clean. Romance. Right, romance. Second chance. Vampire. Small town. Contemporary. Billionaire. Mafia. Contemporary. So that's one way to add a tag actually is let's just see if there's any such thing as bad. There's bad boy, yes, bad boy, let's add bad boy. You can add up to 7. Let's see if bad boss comes up, bad. No, bad boss. So I'm going to take that out. Clean romance I know is okay, bad boy is bad girl 1. Why not put it like that then, bad girl. Clean romance, contemporary, bad boy, bad girl. Let's put in office, romance, perfect. Add the tag. You can update your story anytime. I'm going to save that as a draft for right now. So now we are ready to start publishing, start episode 1, which is going to be chapter 1. Well, chapter 1 is going to be episode 1. You don't have to put a title in. So I think actually I am not going to put anything in there. Normally I would, but right now I'm just going to show you how to create this. One thing you need to note, it must be a minimum of 600 words, I believe. Let's have a look. I tell you what, let me just put in this little bit here and then it'll tell me you need 600 words, yeah. Well, I've definitely got more than 600 words here. So if you get a short chapter, I suggest you condense a few to make it be 1. As you can see, there's big gaps here. What we will do is preview this to see if I need to I need to take out those gaps. So I'm going to scroll back down here and just simply do this. I don't think I had any quotes or thoughts that needed italicizing, and I'll quickly do this. Oops. Even when you release an episode, it takes 2 days for Amazon to okay it, so bear that in mind. And let's say you post date it for 5 days, they still need that 3 days beforehand, so that gives you 2 days to mess around with it before it goes live, so bear that in mind, okay? Author notes. I would like to actually just save this for now. So what I want to do is go back to one of my other stories and see what I wrote. Okay, so we're going to go back to Kindle Vella. There it is. Betrayed. That's also a love story, if you will. So let's go to manage the story. And let's go to episode 1. And let's see what I actually put in there. Enjoying this story so far? Give it a thumbs up and please follow. So I'm just going to copy that for now. We are now going to go back to the library. Leave it because I don't want it to think I've done anything there. All I did was physically copy something. I'm going to go back to here. We're going to scroll on down. Author notes, easy for me to say. Enjoying this story so far? Give it a thumbs up and please follow so you can see. No. Please give it a like and follow. All in caps, looks desperate. Please follow. Enjoying this story so far? Give it a thumbs up and please follow. That's weak right now, but I just want to get this done for you. That could have been split into two episodes, barely, by 15 words, but I'm not going to do that. You can have a poll here. This is handy for authors who want to get feedback. And this is what a lot of people use Vella for, to get feedback on the stories. You know, you can say, well, did you think such a body should have done this? Should that have happened? And you can see what the readers think. As of right now, I'm not bothered what the readers think. This is to show you how to do a Vella episode. We're going to schedule that for at least a week from now. Save that. Now then, I am curious. Never mind, let's go back to here. I am curious. Okay, it's a draft. Let's see. Yeah, you should be able to edit the draft, absolutely. But the thing is, no, save. I need to be able to create episode number 2, right? So let's go to here and create a new episode. Right. Let's go now to chapter 2. And let's see, yeah, that's going to be, I hope, 600 words. Put it in here. No, see, it's not long enough. Yes, so let's combine this. Now 3. So I'm just going to go here. Leave that chapter 3 as a marker for right now. And there we go. Now I can just delete that. Make it look like that's all one. That's now, that will be number 3 following on, right? I should have copied that, but I didn't. Let's do the old remove the spaces. And I will do this for the whole book. I shall pause the camera, so I don't want you to fall asleep watching this, but I'm going to just schedule the release. I'm actually going to use, if it will, let me just do a preview, maybe that's its problem, blah 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 blah. For some reason it's not letting me do that. Let me just save it. Now that's going to release now, which I didn't want. That is weird. Let's go back again. Still showing as draft. So I'm going to continue putting all these up. Bear in mind the first 3 episodes are read for free. So you need to grab people's attention on the first 3 so that they will actually then use their tokens to continue reading chapter 4, or I should say episode 4 and onwards. Alright, so I'm going to pause this again. I am back to show you that I decided to release this like immediately, but again, it takes 2 or 3 days, 72 hours, okay? So I'm just back to show you that, and you can see now I've got in review. And so now I'm going to go back to episode 2, and I copied that little blurb there to put in here, then I didn't need to keep switching between them. Oops, look at that there. Get rid of that. Good. Release now, same date, I'm fine with that. What I wouldn't do is make people wait to read a story. If at all possible, get them all released so people can finish it in a day, because it's so easy to forget what you're reading. We're going to publish that. Yes, so I'll come back again now after I've got all the episodes uploaded. Back here again, I've just uploaded chapter 3, episode 3, I beg your pardon. And I was just looking at the end of it here. And as a teaser, I looked to see what was going on in the next chapter. And I decided to put, "Hi, Alexa Cossington here, and I hope you love the story. Will Pamela find out what hold Gigi has over Jason?" That's now tempting them to actually spend their credits on my story. And I'm also then going to put, borrow this. And please follow if you haven't done so. Right, so I'm going to copy that. Stick that there for now. I haven't even saved that, Susan. Let's call it Bad Boss. Yeah, right, Bad Boss. Save. So we have release now. I've decided to do release now, and later on when it is live 72 hours from now, you are able to go in and edit. Let's say you're reading through and you think like, oh, big typo there that I never noticed. You can fix it, but then it goes through the process of being checked, but it's still available for readers to read. And so there we go. Publish that. I'm going to pause this again, so I honestly now will go and get it all done. Hello, we are back. I managed to eat some chicken lunch in between, and I have just uploaded episode 20, and it's just almost 11,000 words. I put a little blurb in here. Thank you for reading the office romance love story of Pamela and Alex, and stay tuned for more short stories from Alexa Cossington. And we're now going to publish, and then I shall scroll through and show you what a finished story looks like. Okay, so you got 20. Look at these already. They are publishing. And I have a feeling it's because this is not my first rodeo uploading a Vella story. I did an edit there, so that's why that is still showing in review. So in 3 days, this story will be live and people will be able to read it from start to finish. So that's it for how to upload a Vella episode. Make an image 1600 by 1600. Remember, don't put any words on the image. Let's go to the library, and there you go. I will eventually get an ASIN, Amazon number, like that, and then I'll be able to link to individual episodes if I want to. But I've got to give that 72 hours. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more. on EPUB Tech Reviews. Okay, I'd appreciate that. Share it with your friends. It's okay. I'd love that. Thanks. Bye for now.